Well, hello there. You know, it don't really matter much to me, but today's, I don't know how good this picture is. It kind of looks out of focus when I look at it, but that's okay. I haven't got the money to have that big fancy stuff that really looks good. So anyway, of course nobody's going to listen to an old duffer like me anyway. I don't know nothing. But you better be careful, I might. You know, I was thinking about today being Christmas Day. And I was reading an article the other day about did the Christians steal Christmas from the pagans? Well, no, that's not actually the way it happened. You see, way back there, that was the 3rd or 4th century, the Romans had been martyring, had been putting out the Christians into that Colosseum and letting the lions and stuff eat them up, kill them and chase them around and everything. They'd been hanging them on crosses, they'd been hanging them upside down and everything else. Well, it come along up there to about, it was in the 3rd or 4th century, I don't remember right well. And that's too long ago, I kind of forgot how things went. But that, I think his name was Constantine, was the emperor of Rome. And he'd about lost all the stuff, with the barbarians coming down out of the north and everything. But them Christians, they was awful faithful to that religion of theirs. So, you know what? He went and accepted Christianity. Well, that was the beginning of the Holy Roman Empire. The only thing was, back there in that Christianity stuff, there was the thing about thou shalt have make no graven images unto whatever deity you're thinking of. Like the the Egyptians had that guy with the bird head, stuff like that. And they had different things. Them Israelites over there, when they got out of Egypt and they was afraid they was going to starve to death, they got themselves a golden calf and, them kind of things. You ain't supposed to do that. Well, them Romans, they had all kinds of stuff around. Fact is, that emperor was considered to be a god of sorts. Now, so he accepted Christianity. Well, actually, he married Christianity to his Roman religion. So he wound up that when it got down to being the Catholic Church, they had all them statues and everything around. I guess that might even be where the cross with the Savior crucified on it and all these churches comes from. I don't know, and I don't really care. But see, they didn't steal Christmas from the pagans. And then they got up in there into that. You get down to when Martin Luther come around and he got to reading the book and, hey, wait a minute, that Holy Roman Empire ain't doing quite the things the way they ought to. So he got the book so he could give it out to the people to read. Well, the people started reading, and that caused all kinds of revolts and dissent and everything up there around in them Germanic countries, them Germanic people, them people in the north, they was kind of a wild bunch. So, Martin Luther's let the genie out of the bottle, and they all got upset about the Catholics down there in Rome, and so they rebelled against it. And that started the Reformation. So, you see, from there, Just kind of, well, they took the stuff that they had with all the with all the different things. They took it down. Paganism, with the pagan stuff, was already mixed in. So when it come down there, and they had that Father Christmas, that guy that was supposed to go around doing stuff, giving presents or something to kids, Father Christmas they called him, and I don't know. But anyway, Santa Claus was just one of them Christmas, Winter Solstice holidays that them people had, and it just made a fine time. Cause you see, actually, if you get to looking at the Roman taxes and everything, old Jesus Christ had to have been born sometime in April over there in Judea. So Christmas isn't the time. That's a celebration of that winter solstice thing. But that's a good idea, because they have Easter is a Christian holiday, and that's supposed to be when Christ was crucified and resurrected. So, you see, nobody stole anything. Everything just kind of got, you know that there's another one of them 10 commandments, that thou shalt not commit adultery. Well, if you look at it, when that Christianity and the Roman stuff got together, got married back there by that Constantine feller in Italy, that was adultery. They adulterated the Christian of what Christ had taught. So it just kind of comes down, thou shalt not commit adultery. I don't know, people ought to think. That's just like in this country. All this stuff that President Biden administration and them progressives and them so-called Christian nationalists and everything, people need to sit back and look and see what all them people are talking about. Because, you know, it's Christmas time, and we're supposed to be remembering that feller that gave us those 10 commandments. Thou shalt not bear false witness. Well, I haven't seen none on TV and the news or any place else lately that I didn't think sounded like false witness for one reason or another. So, you're going to have to forgive me. But I'm going to close this now because I'm getting the giggles, and I just think the whole thing is funny. How can anybody be right when everybody's wrong? Well, Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah, Happy Kwanzaa, whatever that is over there to them people and all, because I believe in liberty. We all have our choice. We can choose to do whatever it is we wish. We just don't have a right to push our wants and desires onto somebody else. Think about it. Talk to you again sometime.